Good afternoon to all. Am I audible? Am I audible or not? Yes, please give reply. Okay, good afternoon to all. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Let us start the next class of the engineering mechanics. Okay. Welcome back, all of you. So, what have we studied in the last class? Anyone? Can anyone tell me what have we studied?
Application of couple.
Yes, applications of couple and its characteristics and also applications. Yes. Can anybody tell me what is couple? What do you mean by couple?
Pair of forces equal in magnitude and opposite in direction.
Yes, it is the rotational effect produced by the pair of forces which are equal in magnitude but opposite in direction or opposite in directions. So whenever you take two forces which are same in magnitude but opposite to each other, they constitute a couple. What is the effect of that couple? What it will do? It will give the turning effect or the rotational effect of the object. Okay, so what are the practical examples? Turning of the ink bottle cork or tap water. If you want to open or close the tap water, you have to apply two equal and opposite forces. Correct. Whenever if you want to rotate anything about any given axis, you have to apply the equal and opposite forces. If you want to cycling, pedaling also, you have to apply the couples. Next, if you want to drive a car, you have to apply the couple. Okay, these all are the different applications of the couple. Then how many types of couples are there? How many types of couples are there? There are two types of couples. One is clockwise couple, another one is anti-clockwise couple. What is clockwise couple?
Positive direction.
Yes, the couple is in clockwise direction. See, now you are looking at the figure. Okay, this figure, is it in a clockwise couple or anti-clockwise couple? This is clockwise or anti-clockwise couple? See,
Clockwise.
the one force is going upward side, one force is coming downward. The effect is this is going to rotate like this. Correct. So this is clockwise couple. So if you consider this is the distance between these two forces, one is coming downward and another force is moving upward direction, but they are equal in magnitude. Okay, separated by a distance d. So this will produce anti-clockwise couple. Okay, like this it is rotating, no? So it is rotating, it is anti-clockwise couple. This is in rotational clockwise couple. It is rotating in clockwise. Is it clear, everyone? How if in the exam it is asked what is clockwise couple? The rotational when the body is rotated or if the couple is rotated in a clockwise manner, then that is called as clockwise couple. If the body is rotated in a anti-clockwise direction, then that is anti-clockwise couple. Is it clear? Now, yes. Tell me. So the force here in this diagram, the force is moving like this. This is producing clockwise couple or anti-clockwise couple?
Anti-clockwise couple.
Anti-clockwise.
Like this, it is moving. So it is anti-clockwise couple. See here, the force is moving like this. Here is one force, here is one force. This is clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Anti-clockwise.
Okay. See here, the force is moving like this. Okay, in this direction, in this direction. Is it producing clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Clockwise.
Clockwise direction. Okay. See the tap is rotated like in this direction. This is clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Anti-clockwise.
Okay, that is anti-clockwise. So there are two types of couples. One is clockwise and one more is anti-clockwise couple. That point is you should know. Then, okay, these are the applications you have studied. Okay, in the last class we have solved this problem. Correct? I told you to determine the perpendicular distance, x-intercept, y-intercept. How determined? A problem. Have you determined x, y intercept? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What is the answer? Perpendicular distance answer कितना आया था? Can you tell me? What is the value of d? What is the value of x? What is the value of y? Yes, others, please tell me. If you have not solved, I will solve. The moment portion was remaining, correct? Here I have calculated my resultant. You got resultant is 169.13. Is it correct answer? 169?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Why the alpha is 43 point something, but you got different answer, correct? There was some
45 degrees.
Okay, that was
45.91.
Okay, correct. Next, I told you to determine the that is moment about A point. Okay, have you determined moment about A point? This was remaining, correct? Summation of moment about A point. This was remaining in the last class. Is it correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so I will give once again how to determine the moment about A point, given point. So this is theta value here. So this is also theta value. Okay, this is theta and this is theta. So what was the theta? Theta kitna aaya tha? What is the value of theta?
30.
30. Yes, only one person is active. 30 degree. Next, moment about A, I need to find out. Okay, so this is F1. The F1 force is this is okay. 16 Newton. This line of action of the F1 force is passing through the given point A. Correct? Is it producing any moment?
No, sir.
No, it will not produce. Okay, F1 force is not producing. Now, considering F2 force. Okay, this F2 force is making an angle 60 degree with respect to horizontal. So it is passing through the C point, correct? So what I will do, I will consider two components because it is inclined. So one is downward direction and one more is in this direction, horizontal direction. Is it correct? We have to resolve it. You have to resolve. So this horizontal direction का कितना आया था? 70. Tell me. 70 cos.
70 sin 60.
Why sin? Horizontal I am asking. This is angle horizontal है ना with respect to 70 cos 60. Horizontal का. So vertical का कितना आएगा? That is 70. I will write here. 70 sin 60. Correct. So this is the answer. That is for the horizontal and vertical. Next, I will go with the F2 force. F2 force is, so this horizontal force, the line of action of the horizontal force is passing through the A point. Is it producing any moment?
No.
No. So I will not write this one. Then vertical component. The vertical component is, there is a distance between A and B, C. Okay, how much it is? That is 5 meter. Okay, it will, is it producing any moment or no?
Yes.
Yes. Then can you tell me what is the moment? Is it clockwise or anti-clockwise? This force is clockwise. So it is plus. And that is 70 sin 60. 70 sin 60 force ho gaya. What is the distance between A to C?
5 meters.
5 meter. Is it clear, everyone? F2 force?
Yes, sir.
F2 force is inclined. That's why I have resolved into two components. One is X component, one is Y component. X component is passing through the horizon A point. It will not produce any moment. Y component is at a distance of 5 meters. That's why it is producing moment. Then coming to the F3 force. This F3 force is 45 Newton. So is it producing any moment?
Yes, sir. No.
So when you take this one, there are two components. The F3 force is itself passing through the point A. Okay, when it is passing through the given point, is it producing any moment? No, there is no perpendicular distance, correct?
Sir, only F2 and F4 forces.
Yes, wait. Okay, F3, no, it will not produce because it is also passing through the given point. Then coming to the F4, this F4 is also passing through the given point. Is it producing any moment?
No.
No.
No, sir.
Then F5 force, this F5 force is also passing through the given point. Is it
Given
producing
point.
any moment?
No.
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 No, sir.
Okay. Then coming to the F6 force.
F6, sorry.
F6 force is making an angle theta with respect to horizontal. Okay, so here there are two approaches. One approach is this line of action of this force, F6 force, it is going like this, correct? It is an angle of theta, okay, with respect to horizontal. But the line of action is perpendicular to the given point. Is it correct? The point is here. The line of action is perpendicular to the point. It means how much is the distance? He has already directly
5
given.
meters.
So you can directly consider this one, the force into distance, or else kaise karne ka? You have to resolve this into two component. One is horizontal component and one is vertical component. So vertical component is passing at a distance of that is 2.5 meter. 2.5 meter you can get, but a horizontal component, this is a perpendicular distance you have to find out. From here to here, how much is the distance? You have to calculate perpendicular distance. Okay, again you have to do horizontal component into vertical distance, again vertical component into horizontal distance. वैसे किया तो भी आएगा, but don't consider that one because the line of action of this F6 force is exactly perpendicular to the given point. He has already given. Okay, that is 5 meter. So just I will consider the given point. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, so what I will do now? I will consider this 200 Newton F6 force. Is it producing clockwise rotation or anti-clockwise moment?
Clockwise.
Clockwise. That is plus 200. What is the distance? That is 5 meter. Next, is it over all the forces? We have started from F1, F2, F3, F4, F5, F6. Is there any other forces?
No, sir.
Okay, is it completed? Is it completed? There is a one point, that is moment is there here. Okay, the moment value is how much it is? It is 150 Newton meter is given in the problem. Now you have to consider this moment. Okay, this moment value is, that is rotational. It is given clockwise. That is plus 150. 150 you have to consider. You are not supposed to multiply any distances because this moment is multiplied already. The force and distance is already multiplied. Okay, that's why you are not supposed to consider any distances. How much he has given, that only you have to take. If it is a clockwise, then you have to take plus. If it is anti-clockwise, you have to take minus. That's all you have to do. Is it clear? So what is the answer for this one?
553.10.
553.10. Okay, Newton meter. Is it clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Clockwise.
All are clockwise.
Clockwise.
Okay. Next, perpendicular distance. So how to find out the perpendicular distance? That is distance D is equal to tell me summation about moment about A divided by resultant force R. What is summation of moment about A? 553. 553.1 divided by R. What is the value of resultant? Resultant kitna आया था? 169.13.
169.13.
Calculate what is the value of D?
3.27.
3.27. Here you have made a mistake. See, 200 into 5 itself is 1000. Then how it will be 553? Yes.
1,453.8.
Yes. Okay. 1,453.
53.
Point
10.
Okay. This is amount. Then here it is changing. Okay. Here it is changing. Tell me. 1,453.1. Okay. Divided by this one. How much answer you will get? Tell me. Calculate.
8.59.
Okay. 8.59. Okay. 8 point something you are getting. All of you are getting same thing. So here is
Yes,
also
sir.
8.59. Is it correct? Now it's correct. Given answer, right?
Yes, sir.
This one is correct. Okay, good. Next is what you have to find out? We have to find out x-intercept. X-intercept. Is it visible? Whatever I am writing, is it full screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So x-intercept. So x-intercept. What is the formula? Summation about moment about a divided by
Summation of
Summation of Fy.
Fy. Yes, Fy it is. Okay. Whenever it is asked x distance, you have to take Fy. So moment about a is 1453.1 divided by sigma Fy. What is the value of Fy? Fy कितना है था?
121.65.
Okay. Calculate value of x. Calculate value of x.
Sir, वही बेटा है
11.94.
11.94.
11.94.
Okay. 11.94 x. So here it is 12 point something. Okay, we'll see. Okay, then we calculate y-intercept. So y is equal to, what is the formula? Sigma moment about a divided by
summation of
fx.
Summation of Fx.
Okay, 1453.1 divided by 121.65. So calculate how much it is.
12.6.
Sir, 101.9, sir.
117.
17.5.
This is the
117.
117.5.
Summation of f of x is equals to, sir.
okay. This is 171. Okay. Okay.
No,
This is
नहीं
one-
सर 117
नहीं,
सर 117
Okay.
117.
Wait. You write it this one. Okay. How much you are getting? That one you have to write. Then tell me final answer. What is the value of x? What is the value of y?
12.36
Yes,
YK.
12.36 is correct answer.
6.
Better.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So have you got how to solve this kind of problems? Whenever the frame is subjected to moment. Okay. Whenever it is subjected to moment. So how to take the moment? In the sigma fx and sigma fy, you are not supposed to consider any moment. Only while the calculation of the moment, then only you have to consider that given moment. If it is a clockwise, you have to take positive. If it is anti-clockwise, you have to take negative. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Is there
Sir.
any doubt? Tell me.
सर F6 का जो वो दो कंपोनेंट थे x एंड y,
Yes.
उसमें से सिर्फ हमने वन ही क्यों चूज किया?
See, how is the line of action of this F6? This line of action of F6 is like this, correct? Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then again, the point is here, correct? From the point to line of action of this force, is it angle 90 degree? Correct?
Yes, sir.
Total. What is our moment? Moment is equal to force into perpendicular distance. Correct?
Perpendicular distance.
So this is a perpendicular distance already he has given, no 5 meter. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Already he has given. Okay, like this also you can solve. If you want to, you can go by the another method. Another method is what? You have to calculate. One is horizontal component and one is vertical component. This vertical component is passing like this. Then you have to consider vertical component into horizontal distances. This is how much? 2.5 you have to consider. And this horizontal component is how much? So this you have to calculate. Again, you have to take this distance. How much is the vertical distance? So this one you have to calculate again. Okay. So how to calculate this vertical distance? This is 5 meter is already given. This is 2.5 meter. You have to calculate this one. ऐसे भी कर सकते हैं or you can calculate like this also.
Yes, sir.
So in the last class or in the last problem, we have calculated, no? We have taken this problem. Wait. This problem we have taken, no? This is vertical component. Like this also you can see here. This is 18 Newton vertical force. We have taken 2.5. Okay, that is 50. And there is a horizontal component. For this 18 Newton ko kya kiya tha? We have determined the vertical distance, correct?
Yes, sir.
So see, I have not taken here inclined length because this force are itself he has given different. Vertical force is different, horizontal force is different. Okay, that's why I have taken horizontal and vertical alag alag. So in this problem, what he has given, already he has given only one inclined force. that inclined force is itself 90 degree with respect to given point A.
यस सर, मुझे उसका परपेंडिकुलर डिस्टेंस दिया था, इसलिए हमने
Yes.
कंपोनेंट नहीं निकाला.
Yes. Okay. Are you getting?
यस सर.
Okay. No problem. Everyone, is it clear this problem?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Before going to this point, all of you take down one point. So write it. Space diagram.
सर और एक दिया था होमवर्क को, उसका भी बताओ ना.
और एक दिया था क्या? Wait, we'll check that one. So before that one, you can take one point. Okay. There are one more point. I want to discuss. So first one is space diagram. Space diagram. This space diagram means the diagram which shows the diagram. All of you write down this point. The diagram which shows the exact location, which shows the exact location and direction Please mute yourself. All of you mute yourself. Exact location and direction of the forces the direct location and the direction of the forces acting on a body, by using Bose notation. Bose notation is called space diagram. So you know what is space diagram, okay? Or in the last class we have studied about the Bose notation. Can anybody tell me what is Bose notation? Yes, what is Bose notation? So the force, first of all, the two letters are represented by a force, and those two letters are tell me, capital letters or small letters? Capital letters.
Circled.
Okay, so they are capital letters A and B I will take. Okay, so then there should be proper scale. Okay, there should be arrow mark, and these letters should be encircled. They should be encircled. So I will take this AB force, and I will take one more is BC force. Okay, this is BC force, and this force I will take it is F1, and this force is I will take it is F2 force, and this is called as space diagram. Okay, the force is according to the Bose notation. We have to define the diagram which shows the exact location and the direction of a forces acting on a body by using Bose notation is called as space diagram. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So one more term is there. So written vector diagram. The diagram obtained by the diagram obtained by drawing parallel lines to the line of actions of forces from space diagram with suitable scale and maintaining its order, maintaining the order is called as vector diagram. So I will draw the first whatever was given in the space diagram. First I will draw the space diagram. Next I will tell what is vector diagram. So this was given in the problem, that is it was A, B, okay. So that is AB force, that force is F1. Okay, that BC force, this force is F2 force, okay. F2 force is given. So this AB is equal to F1 and BC force is equal to F2. This is space diagram. So from this space diagram, I have to convert this into a vector diagram. So what is given in the definition? The diagram obtained by drawing parallel lines. I have to draw the parallel lines. So how to draw the parallel lines? As per the law of triangle of forces. So F1 force is like this. So I will draw the parallel line. This is also parallel to F1. I can make.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah,
I will
yes.
draw one more line. See, F2 force is like this. Okay. I will start from one order. Okay. Is it parallel to F2?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is resultant of F1 and F2. Okay, this is resultant of the F1 and F2. I will draw a parallel line to this one. Okay, the parallel line is, consider this is parallel to the given R. Okay, this is R. So it is R. This is, I will take it as F1 force. This is F1 force and this is F2 force. So read the definition. The diagram obtained by drawing a parallel lines to the line of action of the forces from the space diagram. Initially, space diagram was given. By taking the line of action of the space diagram, we have drawn another diagram. Okay, with a suitable scale. Okay, इसको कितना scale रहता ना, वैसे ही scale adopt करने का इसको. Next, and maintaining the order is called as vector diagram. See, we are maintaining one order. Is it clockwise or anti-clockwise? This F1 and F2. So it is producing anti-clockwise. So first F1 force we have drawn. Next from F1 to again we have drawn F2 force. And the resultant is opposite to that one. Okay, resultant is opposite to that one. This force you have to represent it small letters. Always vector diagram you have to represent small letters. This is AB. This is B to C. Okay, so here this is called as vector diagram. Yes, please don't talk. Roll number 57, Rohan, please mute yourself. Okay, so are you getting what is vector diagram? Vector diagram is obtained from by drawing the parallel lines to the line of action of forces from the space diagram with suitable scale and maintaining the proper order is called as vector diagram. Is it clear, everyone? So this is the diagram. Okay, this is vector diagram. You have to represent it as that is small letters A, B, starting and ending point. This F2 का starting and ending, B to C. That is point. Okay. So only these 2 points were there that I wanted to discuss. Have you written all of them? सब लोग लिखे?
Yes, sir.
1 minute, sir. Diagram रहेगा ये काट रहा हूँ.
Okay. Take down this diagram. (20 into 1.5, 30 into 3).
Yes, sir. Over.
Roll number 11. You have to do calculation. Okay, I am not having calculator. Okay.
नहीं सर, वो जो आपने कल क्लास में बताया था ना 2 2 3,
हाँ.
वो उसका नहीं आ रहा सर, उसके 3 आंसर आ रहे थे सर, इसलिए आपको कहा आपके पास होगा तो करो.
Okay, you just do the text me. Okay. वो टेलीग्राम में वो फोटो निकल के वो मुझे भेज दो, मैंने रिप्लाई कर दो.
यस.
ओके, आदित्य है ना आप?
हाँ सर.
ओके ओके. So if you have any doubt, okay, related to any problems, you can write that problem. You can WhatsApp me or you can do in a Telegram also, so that I will reply to that question. Everyone.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we will consider next problem. So this one we have completed. Okay, we have completed all these things. Okay, this one. See what is asked in this problem. A bracket is subjected to 3 forces and the couple as shown in the figure. See, there is a problem of couple. Couple आ गया ना इधर. So this couple we have studied. See, there is a couple. Determine magnitude, direction, and line of action of the resultant. So what is asked? You have to determine resultant R. You have to determine direction of the resultant, and also you have to determine line of action of resultant. Means you have to determine X, Y, and D. Also you can find out. Okay. So how to solve this problem? Can anybody tell me how to solve this problem? This about which point he is asked? You have to take the A point only. Okay. A point. If he has not given any point, you have to take from the A point. So first you have to find out sigma fx. Sigma fx. I will not solve this problem. I will give you only. Okay, just consider how. So you know sigma fx means what? Resolving all the forces along horizontal direction.
Horizontal direction.
So this is inclined at an angle 45 degrees. You have to what you have to do? You have to consider x. Okay, horizontal. This is 400 cos 45. There is one more component, vertical, that is 400 sin 45. Clear? Then there is a moment, that is couple he has given. Couple or moment, both are same. Here, will you consider this one in a sigma fx or sigma fy? Will you consider this couple in calculation of the sigma fx and sigma fy?
No, sir.
No. Okay. You are not supposed to consider in sigma fx or sigma fy. Again, there is one more force, 150. It is an angle of 30 degrees with respect to horizontal. So again, you have to resolve this force. One is horizontal, that is left hand side, and one more is vertical, that is downward direction. Okay. So you have to calculate sigma fx and you have to calculate sigma fy. So who will come here in the sigma fx? This 400 cos 45 and 150 cos 30 will come. And in the sigma fy, that is starting from this point A. Again, there is a 200 moving upward direction. There is 400 sin 45 moving upward direction. These two are plus. There is one is moving downward direction. That is 150 sin 30. Will you calculate this one? Sigma fy?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then you have to calculate resultant. Tell me how to find out resultant? Summation of sigma fx square.
Sigma fy square.
Summation of your
Whole root.
Sigma fy square. Okay, this is a whole root.
Sigma fy square.
So you will get alpha is equal to tan inverse of
tan inverse
sigma
Fy sigma fx.
Will you calculate this one?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So moment about A. So how to calculate moment about A? See, this 200 force is passing through the A. Will it produce any moment?
No.
No,
No,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
clear
Zero.
na sabhi log. So it will not produce any moment because it is passing through the given point. Then coming to this point, okay, I will take this as C point. So there is two forces, okay, one is horizontal and one is vertical. Before, will you consider this inclined? Whether this inclined, is there any, do you know this distance, inclined perpendicular distance pata hai kya
नहीं
aapko?
सर,
No,
नहीं.
I don't know. That's
No.
why I will take horizontal component and vertical component. Horizontal is how much? Horizontal का distance कितना है? 3 मीटर
3
पता है.
मीटर
Vertical का distance 0.6 I
पता
know.
है.
So that I will consider horizontal and vertical. Okay, this horizontal. So consider there is no any other forces. Only horizontal force is there. Is it moving in the rotating in clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Anti-clockwise.
Anti-clockwise direction like this. Okay, so it is rotating like this. What is the distance? 3 meter.
3 meters.
3 meter.
Okay, so that is one. Okay, minus 400 cos 45 into 3. Then this 400 vertical component. So sorry, इधर देखो, horizontal component का distance, perpendicular distance कितना है? The line of action of line, this is the perpendicular point is here. So what is the distance? 0.6 you have to consider.
0.6.
Then vertical is force is this one. Then horizontal distance is this.
3 meter.
Then now you have to consider this moment. While calculating the moment, you have to consider this moment. Clear everyone?
Yes sir.
Okay. So this is clockwise he has given, that clockwise plus 50 Newton meter you have to consider. Okay. Then again this 150 Newton. Okay. Again you have to take horizontal component or vertical component. This horizontal component is making an angle. How much is the distance? 1 meter. Vertical component, what is the distance? Totally it is given 6 meter. So will you solve this one? Moment about it, and you have to calculate x, you have to calculate y,
Yes, sir.
and d.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so solve this one. So whatever problems I am taking in the class, all these are from the university question papers. Okay, this question has appeared in the exam. All the questions, whatever I have taken, all these are important. Will you solve this one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I will take this problem. Okay, so how to solve this one? See what is given. Determine the resultant of three forces. Determine the resultant of three forces. Three forces is given. Acting on the figure 1 and locate its interline of its intersection with the base AB. Locate its intersection with base AB. For the safe design, this intersection should occur within the middle third. Within the middle third. Is it safe? The design, is it safe? I say पूछ रहे. Okay, all of you write on this problem. Start writing. Given problem. Write this question.
सर क्वेश्चन रिपीट करेंगे, एक्सप्लेन.
इधर देखो ना. Determine the resultant of three forces. Is it not visible?
यस सर.
So copy it. Determine the resultant of three forces acting in the figure and locate its intersection with the base AB. For safe design, this intersection should occur within the middle third of its space design. Is it safe design? Okay, this is a dam. The dam is given. Okay, there are three forces he has given. Okay, in the problem he has given three forces. One is horizontal force. So that horizontal force is, so this is the horizontal force. Okay, so this is horizontal force, and there is one force that is vertical force. Okay, this is vertical force. There is another force. This is 300 kilonewton force. Are you getting in the figure? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So one is 50 kilonewton
Yes,
horizontal,
sir.
one is 120 kilonewton vertical, and one is 30 kilonewton that is perpendicular to the surface of the dam inclined. This inclined surface is at an angle of 60 degree. So what I will do, I will just draw a line. Okay, I will draw a one straight line like this. This straight line is parallel to this one. Okay, so now tell me all of you. So if this is equal to 60 degree, then what about this angle? What about this angle? कितना रहता है? If this is equal to 60 degree A hai, so what is this one?
60 degree.
60
60
degree.
degree,
So
sir.
when you consider this is two parallel lines, okay, this is a line cutting. This and this angle both are line, or this and this is both are same.
Same,
Okay.
yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, this is it means this is 60. If this is equal to 60 degree, then can you tell me how much it is with respect to horizontal? This angle कितना हो जाएगा?
30.
Yes, this angle is equal to, that is equal to 30 degree. Can I write here? Sabhi ko? Okay. It means this 30 kilonewton force is making an angle 30 degree with respect to horizontal. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So first step, what is asked? For a safe design, this intersection, first you have to find out resultant force or direction, and you have to find out its location. So what he is asking, for this a dam safe रहने के लिए इसका जो resultant है ना, that will pass through the middle third portion. So if you consider this is how much total base, it is 6 meters. So you can divide this into three parts. First part, second part, and third part. Each part will be how much? Each part will be 2 meters. This is 2 meters. This is 2 meters. It means you whatever your resultant is there, that is passing through this point. If it is passing through this point, and you can tell the dam is safe. If this resultant is not passing through this point, it may pass here or here, then you can tell it is not safe. You can tell not safe, not safe. Okay, depending on the location. Okay, that we will see later. First, determine sigma fx, sigma f1. Are you getting what is asked in the problem? So you have to determine its location, whether is it safe or not. You have to tell. So start writing. First, sigma fx. Tell me sigma fx. This is moving right hand side or left hand side?
Right hand side.
Right hand side plus 50 kilonewton. Then this is purely vertical. Is it producing any horizontal force?
Yes, sir.
Is it producing any horizontal component? No, it will not produce. Then coming to the 30 kilonewton force. So iska horizontal component, is it positive or negative? So
Negative.
it is moving in this direction, negative direction. How much is the force? Minus 30 cos 30 degree. So what is the answer? Tell me. What is the answer?
24.0.
24.01 Newton. Okay, all are kilonewton it is. Okay, kilonewton. Okay, is it moving in positive direction or negative direction?
Positive.
Positive.
Positive. Okay, it is moving in positive direction. That is in this direction. Okay. Next, calculate second one. What is second point? Resolving all the forces along vertical direction. Sigma Fy. This 50 kilonewton force, is it producing any vertical component?
No, sir.
No,
Nice.
it will not produce. Then this is Yes, it will produce. How much is
Yes,
this downward direction? 120.
minus.
Minus. Again, this 30 kilonewton is also moving in downward direction. How much it is? Minus 30 sine 30.
30 sine.
Okay, what is the answer? Minus 135. Minus
Minus
135
1.
kilonewton.
Minus
Okay,
135.
so it is moving in downward direction. Downward direction. Then calculate the resultant value. R is equal to under root of sigma fx square plus sigma fy square. Fy square. Okay, so calculate its value. That is equal to, so sigma under root of sigma fx is 24.01. All of you calculate plus 135 square. So what is the value of resultant? Tell me. So R is equal to
137.
yes, 137.11 kilonewton. So all of you are getting the same answer. So this is the answer. These are the answers. Okay. So this is sigma fx and this is sigma fy. So 137. So the given answer is 137. Is it correct? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Next point. Next, what you have to determine? Fourth one. So that is direction. So direction. Is it visible? No. Whatever I am writing.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Alpha is equal to tan inverse of sigma fy upon sigma fx. Okay. Now calculate sigma fy is how much? That is 135. So tan inverse of 135 divided by 24.01. 24.01. So what is the angle you are getting? Alpha is equal to
79.91.
79.91. You have to calculate. Don't tell me as it is. Correct? You have to calculate.
70.91.
Yes. Okay. So this is the answer. Okay. So after calculating alpha value, what you have to determine? You have to calculate the moment. Okay. So what I will do, I will take one point such that I will start calculating all the moment values. So for my understanding purpose, I will take from the moment. Okay. See, there are two times. You can calculate a moment about A, or you can calculate moment about B also. So if you calculate here moment about A, so this is easy, this is also easy. So iska kya ho jayega? So it will pass like this. Okay. Or you have to calculate, one is vertical distance, one is horizontal component, correct? 30 kilonewton का horizontal component लेने का, vertical component भी लेने का है. Next, you have to calculate what is this distance from A to this distance is how much, and from this to this distance is how much. Vertical distance you have to find out. So there is some tricky, or it is difficult, you can say. So better what I will do, I will start taking moment about B only. Why? Because this force, 30 kilonewton force, is exactly perpendicular to the point B. He has given the distance already. 1 meter he has given.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So is it, which one is easy? Whether first moment about A is easy or moment about B is easy?
Moment of B.
Moment about B is easy. Correct. So I will take moment about B only. Accordingly, I will take distance and X and Y. Okay. So I will take moment about B only. You should know why moment about B I am taking. Okay. So if I go with moment about A, then I have to determine from A से इधर तक vertical component तक कितना distance, and from A से horizontal component कितना. Okay, I should know the distance. It is little bit tricky, or calculation is tedious. That's why I will go with respect to given point, that is B. Okay, now tell me, from the point B, I will take this is a first force. Okay, consider there is no any other force on the dam. I will apply 50 kilonewton. This dam will rotate in clockwise or anti-clockwise about B?
Clockwise.
Plus 50 into. So he has given distance. The line of action of force is like this. What is the distance between line of action of the force and the point B? Okay, B is here. What is the distance, vertical distance? 3 meter is given. 3 meter. Then consider this one, only vertical force. So this 120 kilonewton force, consider there is no any other force. So it is producing like this. So whether the dam is rotating clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Anti-clockwise.
Anti-clockwise. Okay,
Anti-clockwise.
fix this point. Fixing this point, you apply this force. The dam is rotating anti-clockwise. That is minus. Tell me, 120 into. What is the distance between these 2 points?
4 meter.
How 4 meter? Yes, good. So A to B is how much? It is 6 meter is given, and A to till this force is given, that is 2 meter. Then remaining distance is that is 4 meter. Are you getting this 4 meter? How I got?
Yes, sir.
Everyone,
Yes,
everyone, is it clear? 4 meter?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Next, coming to the point, third force. This third force is acting perpendicular to the surface, inclined surface. Okay, the perpendicular distance is 1 meter is already given. So this force, will it rotate in a clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Anti-clockwise.
Okay, about point B, it is anti-clockwise. Minus 30 into 1 meter. Calculate what is the moment about B.
Minus 360.
Yes, minus 360. Okay, minus 360. Okay, so what is the unit? Kilonewton meter. So this moment about B is equal to, you can take 360 kilonewton meter. Okay, that is in anti-clockwise direction. Minus. Okay, anti-clockwise direction. Are you getting everyone?
Yes.
sir.
Okay.
सर फोर डिस्टेंस कैसा है?
हाँ, 4 distance. Yes, I'm expecting. See, F4 मतलब क्या है? That is 120 force. This is 120 force. The distance is given here. Okay, how much it is? How much it is? 2 meter. 2 meters from this face, from the A. Okay, so A to B कितना है? A to B कितना है? So इधर से इधर कितना है? 6 meter. 6 minus 2, you will get remaining is 4 meter.
4.
Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Next point, what I need to find out? That is, tell me what I need to find out next.
Intercept.
Intercept. So you start from position. This is very, very important. From this intercept, you can calculate. So first calculate D. So or you can calculate X also. Okay, I'll take D. So moment about B divided by R. Moment about B is how much? That is 360 divided by R is how much? What is the value of resultant? 137.11. 137.11. Calculate what is the distance X? Sorry, D.
2.262.
2.62 meter. See, from the B it is 2 point. It means here is first part, here is second part. So this 2.62, is it in the first part or second part or third part? Can you tell me? From the B. So from the B, in the first part, how much it is?
Second part.
Wait. I will draw them. So from the B to this point is, okay, like this it is. So the point, this is 2 meter, this is 2 meter. Okay, 2 meter, 2 meter, 2 meter. This D, is it in a first part or second part or third part?
Second part.
So it is
Second
part. Means the resultant is passing like this. Okay, resultant is passing like this. So how much it is distance? That is, tell me, that is 2.62. Now tell me whether the dam is it safe or not safe?
Safe.
Is it safe? Yes. Yes. The distance is 2.62. It will fall within the middle third. You can call it this is first third, this is second third, this is third third. Or from the B, this is first third, this is second third, this is third third. So from the B, it will fall in the second or middle third. That's why the dam is safe. Okay, you can calculate x-intercept and also you can calculate y-intercept. So calculate x-intercept, that is equal to sigma mb upon sigma fx or fy, sigma fy. And also you can calculate sigma, that is y-intercept. So our main intention is to determine whether the dam is safe or not. Is it clear, everyone? Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, read on all the things.
Sir, x-intercept 2.6 or y-intercept 14.9.
Yes, okay, correct. Okay, all of you complete this one. किसी को डाउट है क्या ये प्रॉब्लम में?
No, sir.
Okay, complete.
सर वो जरा बताना मोमेंट ऑफ बी कैसे लिया वो फिर से जरा बताओ.
Moment about B, this one. See, the first force.
हाँ बी क्यों लिया? नहीं सर बी क्यों लिया वो बताओ.
Okay. See, if it is not given, you could have taken A से calculate कर देते हम. इतने problem solve किए, we have started from the first point, correct? A से calculate करना है तो this 30 kilonewton is inclined with respect to horizontal. Okay. So I have to resolve this into vertical component and horizontal component. So in order to take a horizontal component करना है तो you will take a force, but I don't know the vertical distance. ये distance पता है क्या आपको? इधर से इधर पता है क्या आपको? Distance पता है क्या?
नहीं सर.
No. So moment means what? Force into perpendicular distance. This force is a horizontal force. I know that is 30 cos 30, but I don't know the value of D. Again, in the vertical distance, vertical component, the vertical component कितना है? That is 30 sin 30. I know, but I don't know the value from the A to this force. Correct. So इसके लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? So first here it is 1 meter is given. This 60 is given. You have to calculate this point. Okay. Then total is 6 minus this करने का. Then you have to apply sin. You have to calculate this distance. So that will become tedious. We can solve like that also, but it will become lengthy. Okay, you have to calculate this distance, then only you will get a horizontal distance and vertical distance. So instead of that one, it is better to calculate with respect to point B. क्योंकि from the B से 30 kilometer तक the distance is already given, perpendicular distance already given in the problem. It is better to take from the B. That's why we will save all this calculation part.
Okay sir, आया समझ में.
Okay. So just I will take the attendance. All of you have you taken this one? $17. $35 permanent absent. $43. $59. हो गया. Absent numbers 17, 35, 43, 59. 43 is present. Sakshi. Okay. 17, 35, and 59. Okay, we'll continue in the next class. So if possible, all of you solve this next problem.
सर आपने एमसीक्यू की पीडीएफ नहीं सेंड की.
अभी अपलोड कर दिया. Okay, you can check it right now. Before this class only I have uploaded. All of you try this problem. Okay, I will take this problem in the next class. Okay, we'll continue in the next class. Okay, let us stop here only. Thank you everyone.